Hi guys, yeah, doing me normal sort of pre-Telford video. Slight change of plan. Some of you are going to be a bit disappointed who are expecting me to be at the show tomorrow. Like this week, unfortunately, nothing has gone according to plan, and it's happened yet again. I was going to come with Neil, my brother, tomorrow, but unfortunately, he's been called out on work tomorrow. So it means that we won't be attending the show until the last day, which is Sunday now. It's just one of those things, guys, unfortunately. I'm still intent on coming to Telford. In fact, we both are. Yeah, we're going to do that. And I am looking forward to it actually, because obviously last year I didn't go because I was basically very thankful for a friend of mine who'd been very supportive throughout the year. In fact, for a few years, to the point I had to do a gesture to take my friend Brittany to the Christmas party, which I am pleased to say she absolutely loved. Had a great night, which is the plan. I'll spoil her rotten, especially with her Christmas presents, but there you go. Because to me, she's the newest thing I've got to a daughter. And she's probably sitting there blushing and thinking, oh, Stu, I know, I'm a bugger, but there you go. And she's one of my best friends, so, I could not do a little gesture like that. And to be honest with that, I basically couldn't afford to come to Telford as well, because I've only got a certain budget that I live by. And to be honest, she's a friend who was worth it, so I thought, no, I'm going to do it. So that's what I did. And as I say, she had a fantastic night, thoroughly enjoyed herself, which was the plan. Well, let's just say she's had her fair share of bad luck in life. So, I'm not going to go into detail, and I wouldn't wish to. Because I believe that if you get someone's confidence, you keep it that way. And I'm very much a man of my word. So, and I cherish those who are important to me. So there you go. Anyway, on that note, that was where I couldn't attend last year. And I made it my mission this year to go. And I'm glad to say I am. I'm not going to the Christmas party this year. As I say, finances dictate, so there you go. However, I'll probably be going to a little departmental one that we've got planned, which we're trying to get somewhere booked. So that might go ahead, hopefully. Sorry, I need to go and get a drink. Bear with me a minute, guys. That's bad. That's lubricated my log hole. Right. It's getting a bit dry and croaky there. It's also a case that I know there was a planned meetup with the YouTube modelers tomorrow, and I was hoping to attend that. I wasn't guaranteeing it, but I was hoping to attend that. Well, I'm sorry, Michael Booth from Model Art 64 is setting it up this year. And I think along with Lynn Scarvick from Chancellor North Wales. So I'm sorry, guys, I'm not going to be able to make it tomorrow. I don't know if you're doing one Sunday. If you are, then obviously Neil and I might be able to attend that one. Just leave a comment in the comments column below. So I'm sorry to disappoint you guys, but as I say, it's circumstances beyond my control. I would possibly go up by train myself tomorrow, but as I say, my budget is dictating I can't do that. So there you go. And the only way I'm going to get there is courtesy of my brother Neil. So he's been good enough to do that for me this year. Thanks, bro. So there you go. And it'll be nice to see a few familiar faces that I normally see up the show, like Phil Flory and the gang. So it'll be good to see you guys there. Also, the guys from the UMP, I'll be seeing them as well, and ISM. And then we'll make a point of trying to find Mr. Gary Bottoms as well. So it'd be nice to see you, Gary. If we should come across you, and possibly Steve Rowell as well. So I know he's got. I think he's got an aircraft, and he's got his club stand there possibly. Because I saw something on Facebook earlier this evening. So there you go. And who else? Unfortunately, there's one person who can't make it this year is Guido Hop. Unfortunately, work commitments have basically not been able for him to get the hotel room this year. So unfortunately, Guido can't make it. But guys, he sends all of you his regards, and he's keeping well. And I'm glad to see he's got his mojo back. And judging by the diorama he did the other week, that looks fantastic, Guido. So brilliant work, my friend. And we did have a little chat beforehand the other week, so yeah. So unfortunately, Guido can't make it this year, but hopefully we'll see you there next year, my friend. So yeah. Who else can I think of? Hopefully, Mark from Armour Empire will be there. Possibly Lenny from RTB Models, we shall see. Although normally he sends Remembrance Day services, so if you're not there, then don't worry, mate. Maybe I'll catch you at Cosford in the new year if I manage to get there. And I have been watching your videos lately, and your work brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Your builds are brilliant, especially that 18A. And Lenny's she's just starting on the Vulcan. So yeah. Yeah, try not to have a coronary, mate. As you said in the video, I know what that means because I built that one, and yeah, she is a pig of a kit to build. But there you go. That'll be interesting. He's actually got the upgrade set with it from Flight Path. Yeah, I think it's Flight Path, which I had with my Vulcan that was in the stash. But I had to sell it on, unfortunately, due to certain reasons. Which is a shame because I wanted to keep that. That does look interesting actually then, so it'll be interesting to see how that one comes out. So yeah, just make sure you don't have a coronary, mate. Anyway, who else? Trying to think. God, there's so many of them there. I can't keep up, and I keep subscribing to all these channels, but I can't seem to keep up with them. So far I'm a month behind, but sometimes it gets to a point where you think, okay, I'm going to start again. So you end up sort of starting from the current videos and then working your way back, and then before you know it, with work and life and everything, you're either 2 weeks behind, and then you're a month behind, and then you're 2 months behind trying to keep up with videos. Ooh, yeah, gets like that. Your YouTube day out for a while. So there you go. Mind you, I have been taking a little bit of a break because I've got so heavily into Peaky Blinders. I heard you thought I was dead. Why did you think I was dead? You showed me you sent me a letter, Harvey. Yeah, brilliant show. I love it. I've really got hooked into it. I saw the first series. I'm up to the end of the third now. So if anybody's not seen Peaky Blinders, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. There is a lot of effing and blind in it. There is a little bit of violence, but that was the times, and it's set in the 1920s, with all the gangs that were there around there in Birmingham, etc. But it's a good series. I heartily recommend it. I really do. Talking of other things to recommend, I actually went and saw Joker yesterday. Yeah, bit graphic with the violence, I have to say. Some of it was quite disturbing, a bit shocking in parts. Jokin's performance, wow, brilliant. That guy is one very talented actor. He took it to a different level to what the Joker that we normally know. And no disrespect to Joachim, as good as his performance was, I still say Heath Ledger is the ultimate Joker. Because in this one, it's a different level to what that was. It's more like how he becomes the Joker, how his psychosis develops, etc. Because initially we all know that the Joker's psychotic, you know. But yeah, pretty blooming graphic in parts with the violence. I was like, okay, and a bit bizarre in the parts where you think to yourself, okay, where's this going? And then you think, well, and I would suggest the best thing you can do if you go and see it, stick at it, because if you know the story and the background story to it, you know, with Batman, etc., stick with it, because at the end of it, it all makes sense. So it all sort of comes full circle. That's all I shall say for it about it. Um, and I have read rumours that apparently he may do a sequel, so we shall see. But yeah, if you don't mind the violence and the graphic violence in it, and the slight bizarreness to it, heartily recommend you go and see it. It is a good film. It is a good film. And the other one, obviously, that we're all anticipating is obviously the Star Wars film that's coming out in December. And they are suggesting that people, if they want to see the actual premiere, which I think premieres on the 7th of December at midnight, book your tickets now because they're going hot and fast. I myself won't be because obviously, come Christmas period, I'm working stupid hours and silly hours. And to be honest, this is going to be the last full week that I'm having before it all kicks off. And in fact, when I go back to work next Tuesday, I'm going to be working till 9 o'clock in the evening for 2 nights. So yeah, there you go. So the videos and the build time might become more of a premium than ever over that period until after Christmas. So, or possibly New Year, but because this time of year, obviously because I work in retail, is the busiest time of year for us. And when I'm coming home in my awkward hours, I really haven't got the energy to get on the bench. So I know I'm a bit of a slow builder with my projects, but you know that's the way it goes. That's life. You know, at the end of the day, this is just a hobby, and you've got other more important things going on in your life. And don't get me wrong, I have a real passion for it, as you all do out there, and it to me it's a good form of therapy because obviously I got my friend Britt suffers from depression, and to help her, she's got her dress designing and knitting. And my God, is that girl talented? Um, and I think that's why we get on so well because we're both very creative, and that's why we're the best of friends. You know, in one respect, and it's a good way of taking your mind off things. It helps you relax. So you know, it is a good form of therapy. I find it is. I know Paul Bretland does it too because he suffers from anxiety. It helps him with his anxiety because it helps you relax. You're focused on something, you switch off, and you know. And the good thing about this hobby is it's so sociable. I mean, at one time people regarded this hobby as, oh well, you know, it's very solemn and solitary. But ever since the internet, I mean, it's rejuvenated the hobby. You know, I mean, it was also known as a very secluded hobby. You know, you sort of draw yourself away. Oh, you'd be in a little corner building models and not go out and socialise and all that. But now with the internet, the hangouts, I mean, it's like as though you're going to have the road to your mates at the pub. You know, when you're on a hangout. I mean, admittedly, I haven't been on a hangout for God knows how long. Mainly because obviously I haven't got the tech at the moment, and the tech I do have is very old. So as and when I get it upgraded, I'll get on the hangouts more, you know. But yeah, it hasn't been. It's been quite a while since I last went on a hangout, so I will at some stage get to do that. But obviously, with my situation, I don't know when that's going to be, you know. But we shall see. But yeah, as I say, I'm looking forward to the show. It's come around quick. I mean, this year it's just shot by. It really has. And we've actually got 2020 on our doorstep, so it's the start of the 2020s. That sounds good, doesn't it? Yeah, the 20 teens are almost at an end. It's now the 2020s. That's a bit of a California pissed as well, isn't it? Anyway, there you go. As the doctor would say, yeah, yes, I know, but maybe try the 2050s, especially when you're on the TARDIS. Sorry, that's my Matt Smith impression. I know it should be Jodie Whittaker, but yeah, hey, you know, I'm a Whovian. And if there are any Whovians out there, apparently there is going to be a Christmas special, possibly. I know they've been currently filming the next series 12, so that's going to be interesting. Apparently, a lot of the old enemies are coming back into that, and I think it airs. I've heard rumour it might be airing around about the new year. I don't know. We'll see. Be interesting to see. Well, there you go. And make sure you got plenty of fish fingers and custard. You know. Sorry, I'm off into one, but there you go. Oh, yeah, I bet they'd be saying, "Oh, why don't you do an impression channel?" No. I know it's the first time I've actually done it, but I've done it to other friends and they've heard it all before. But there you go. That was my first impression that you can see of Matt Smith. So there you go. And I know Stuart Tom Baker's probably watching this as well. He's very good. Actually, he's Tom Baker. Fantastic. He's got him off to a T. He really has. Check him out. Yeah, I think he's on YouTube as well. Stuart Tom Baker. So check him out. I think me and him have actually had a chat now and again as well. So because he's more into the classic Doctor, whereas I'm overall, you know, from William Hartnell up to the current. In fact, as you can see, I've got some signed photos up here. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. As you can see, I've got signed photos. So, actually, how do I get the camera to turn around? No, I can't, unfortunately. Let's have a look. You can see I've got all these photos up here. I'm trying to get this camera right. Up to, hang on, a few of them are signed. Some are printed, some aren't. Oh God, I can't get this camera to go round. Yeah, up to Jodie in the corner. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. Let's try. Hang on. Trying to get this camera to go round and up. There you go. And as you can see, I've got David Tennant. That's an authentic one. The other three are printed. But I think the one I've actually got, which I treasure, actually it fell down the other night. Where did I put it? Oh yeah, here we go. This is authentic. Here's the late John Hurt. So I treasure that one. So he was the War Doctor. So yeah. Anyway, I'm getting off the beaten track here, guys. Yeah, as you can see, I'm a bit of a Whovian. So there you go. Oh, hang on, let's get this camera right. There we go. I'm back here again. So yeah. Yeah, so yeah, that's it really. I'm waffling on a bit here now, aren't I, guys? So you're probably sitting there falling asleep. So yeah. As I say, I haven't had much time on the bench this week again, although, as you know, I've had a bit of a setback with the Dallas. I've got to reprime that. So I'll possibly do that tomorrow. I might even get started on the Typhoon class tonight. We'll see. So tomorrow, as I'm not going to Telford, will be surely bench time. So there you go. And as I say, I've done the black and white effect on the Panzer IV. Actually, I'll get the camera light out the way because it is whiting out. You can see it here. Just using the black and white. Hang on, pop it over here because it's getting in the way. You got the black and white technique, which I think Andy on Hobby Headquarters uses, just to give it a little bit of tonal variation. Then just put a very thin layer of the base colour on, and that will help with the weathering and shadowing effect. You know, so that's how the Panzer II is looking. and I used an aftermarket aerial, and I've repositioned the aerial pods, which you can see there. And I've done the same on the turret as well. Same effect. Use the black and white technique. And then I'll put a sort of thin coat of dark yellow over that, just to give it that tonal variation and weather effect. Because obviously with these things out in the North African desert, they used to get chipped to hell and weathered to hell. So there you go. So that's how far I've got my current project. All the wheels are still in primer. The figures are still in primer, as you can see there. I have to say, they're not bad little figures for their time, although they're about, what, 40 years old? In fact, probably about 50 years old from the original mould. I'm not sure. I think this was one of the first moulds that Tamiya brought out on their Armour series. So yeah, that's as far as that's got. And obviously got the running gear in primer. As you can see there, that will get its base coats on tomorrow. And also I shall base coat the vignette, which you can see here is all in UMP black primer. So yeah, well, Steiner is, but subcontracted, if you know what I mean. So yeah, but as I say, I've had a bit of a hiccup with my HPCS Revolution, whereby the nozzle snapped, and Iwata oh, excuse me, that's a Coke. The Iwata airbrushes do tend to have a habit that if you tighten it up too much, they can snap. And unfortunately, my Iwata Revolution with a 0.5 needle has done so. Nightmare. So I can't use any primer on it. I'm having to use normal Tamiya paint through the apex. So until I get that fixed or get a new airbrush with a 0.5 needle, I can't use that for the time being. I'll just have to use my car primer or just Tamiya paint. So there you go. Unless I can find some sort of resolution, but there you go. There you are. Anyway, I've been going on for nearly 22, 23 minutes, waffling and what have you. All I will say is, if you're at the show on Sunday, I'll be there. I'm sorry, guys, that I can't get there for tomorrow. I wish you all the best, and especially those guys who put in for the competition. I didn't get to see the competition area last time because me and Neil had to get back. That time it was to do with pets, so you know. But no doubt I'll be able to see and catch up with all you guys at the show. And if there's anybody, any of my subscribers there, and you see us, come over and say hello. You know, I'm always willing to have a chat with you all. Yeah, again, thank you for all your subscriptions. I can't remember. I think I'm almost up to 985 now. So thank you so much. I really am appreciative. I mean, I'm not really bothered about the amount of subscribers, but I still appreciate all your support all the same and your interest. So thank you very much. I think that's it really, guys. I'm going to tool off, get something to eat, and see if I can get some bench time. So until then, all you guys out there who are on the vendors, good luck, have a great show. I'm going to look out for the announcement as to what Airfix will be reissuing, although I do know what it is because they slipped up on their advertising and gave it away. Why did you put it as a surprise reveal if you put it on that? Really? Come on. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I think, to be honest, those that have seen it, I thought, at last, they're actually retooling that, at last. And no, it's not 1/24th this year. I'm not going to say what scale it is, but it's not another Buccaneer. It isn't a Gannet, it isn't a Wessex. It's something big for its scale. That's all I'm going to say. And it's something we've all been waiting to be retooled for a while, quite a while, and I'm pleased to say it's being done now. Everybody's been crying out for it, and at long last, Airfix Airfix Hornby have actually listened. So all will be revealed tomorrow at, I think, 11:15. So if you're at the show, whether they're going to broadcast it live or not, I'm not sure. But all will be revealed around about 11:15. So there you go. Watch out for that one. Anyway, that's enough of me. I've been going on for about 25 minutes now. I don't want to send you guys asleep. All I'll say is, if you're not going to the show, enjoy your time at the bench this weekend. If you are, have a fantastic time. I'm pretty looking forward to it. In fact, me and Neil are like two kiddies in a can. Going to be like two kiddies in a candy store when we get there. So there you go. Anyway, as I say, that's it for now, guys. So until the next time, get kit crazy, happy modelling, and I will speak to you soon. Cheers.